Have you ever experienced a situation, or have you ever heard a story of someone who was invited to come and sit in greater place, or the person really desired that this person do better? And all of a sudden, things changed. Started doing well by the support from that person and the help of God. The person who formerly desired that this person be better than who he or she was started desiring the downfall of such person. The king has been reigning over years and doing very well. All of a sudden, there was a problem in the land, and the king desired someone to solve the problem. And behold, there was a young man who has been helped by God and equipped through experience. So the man volunteered. The king was glad, and through the help of God, the man was victorious. He became a champion and a very known person in the land. The king cherished him and placed him at the end of the affair. He was loved, he was respected by everyone. All of a sudden, the king who has loved him began to sort for him. Like the king who has once loved him, desired him to be dead. The king started doing many things to make sure this man is dead. This is going to lead to today's session tagged the success accommodators, the Saul Syndrome. The Saul was the king I was referring to, and David was the one who overcome the problem of the land. You know, the problem of the land was Goliath, and from that day, David became known and well celebrated. Who are success accommodators? Success accommodators are those who celebrate your success only to the level which it doesn't threaten their comfort, their positions, or ego. In the story I told earlier, Saul loved David. He celebrates David, even at the time he overcome Goliath. He so much loved him. The success that was achieved by the help of God through David to overcome Goliath led to Saul giving David more responsibilities. After he has celebrated him, he has given him accolades for overcoming Goliath. He started giving him some responsibilities until the women of the land started singing that Saul overcome 1,000, David overcome 10,000. The people of the land started seeing the success that was achieved by David. You all know that in this life, when you are doing well, when you are doing great, it's not something that could be hidden. A lot of people will see it. They will celebrate it. David's fame increased in the land. Suddenly, Saul became threatened by the success of David. Saul once accommodated David, and he wanted David to do more because that was the reason he gave him those tasks, and he did it well. And he celebrates all those success. All of a sudden, Saul became threatened by David's success. Success accommodators, the Saul Syndrome. We'll be stating some things that was seen in the life of Saul that is likely to be seen in those who are similar attitude with Saul in this current day. Number one, a success accommodator loves you to grow, but not accelerate. They want to see your growth, not your they want to see your growth, not your acceleration. Success accommodators, they want to see you grow. They don't want to see you fly. They don't want to see you accelerate. When someone accelerates, that means the pace at which that person is moving is faster than imagined. You know, when you're driving and you press accelerator, you know what it means. So success accommodators, they want you to do well. They want you to be fine. They want you to have what they don't want you to go beyond what they imagine, what they expect. Success accommodators love to see you rising, not shining. Success accommodators, they celebrate your potentials, not your manifestation. You know, so they will be like, oh, you can do this. Wow, that's awesome. And there's a space where they can put in effort or give you resources to make you become better. They don't want to do it because they know that if they contribute in that aspect, you are going to do better than they are. They celebrate your potential, but they can't see you manifesting. Those are the kind of people that are success accommodators. Like, oh, this video is nice. It's very cool. The content is making sense, but they can't share it. So if you are looking at this video, you don't like it, you don't comment, you don't share, you are an example of it. Let it be known. Let it be known. Let your contribution be seen. Don't be some people, don't be like a success accommodator that you want to celebrate a person's potential, but you don't want to see the person manifest. Saul wants David to be great, but he couldn't accommodate, he couldn't withstand that success, that greatness. He was threatened by the success David has been achieving because David has been praised by a lot of people, which is not his doing, it's the Lord's doing. Don't forget, my previous session, I mentioned it that there is no success without God. Nothing survives outside its source. David is doing well, is achieving those success because he has been helped by God. He is a man that has been shown mercy. Someone has been in a low state, and all of a sudden, God used you to help that person, or maybe you just provided a machine for the person to do his sewing business. And because the person started making sales, the person started doing well, you started, no, you won't work again, you won't do this. It's not supposed to be. You wanted the person to do well. That's why you provided the instrument that is needed. So you shouldn't be threatened by the person's success. The Lord who has helped that person could help you also. And you are even a successful person. When you help someone to be successful, you are also a successful person, because there's no how that person will tell his or her story and you won't be mentioned. You are the one who bought, you are the one who purchased the first sewing machine for that person. And now the person has a lot of sewing machines, industrial and non-industrial, a lot of things, bigger space. Fine. You should be happy. You should be grateful to God for using you to help that person. There's no how that person will tell the story and you won't be mentioned. So you should be happy. The person is successful indirectly or directly. You're also a successful person. So you shouldn't be threatened by another person's success. Don't be like Saul, who is trying to kill David just because people are praising him. Saul killed 1,000, David killed 10,000. Everyone is helped by God and everyone has different grace. So one of the things that leads to being threatened by another person's success, one of the things that happened to Saul that made him to feel threatened by David's success, number one is insecurity. When insecurity meets with comparison, he started comparing that, am I not the one that do this for her? Am I not the one that called her to come and stay with me? She lived with me. I fed her. I did this. I did that. You are helped. It is only because you are helped by God. That's why you're able to provide those things. You should be grateful to God for that. You shouldn't start feeling insecure. You shouldn't start feeling compared, or okay, you're even the person that got the job for the person. You got the job for the person, and maybe suddenly the person started getting higher paid than you are. You should be happy for the person. Don't be a kind of friend that is threatened by your fellow person's success. Even when that person is doing well, the person is afraid to tell you because they know you are dangerous. You don't want to see them get bigger than you are.